So you want to learn how to fish in Lego Fortnite. Good morning everyone, this update just dropped this morning. Servers went live around 6 a.m. so it's bright and early here for me. Hopefully you guys are just as excited as I am for this new Gone Fishing update. But anyways, that's enough yapping. Let's get right into what you clicked on this video for. Okay guys, so to start off with the main item, the one everyone's been talking about, the fishing rod. So there's going to be 4 rarities to these fishing poles. Just like every other item in the game, uncommon, common, rare, and epic. So in order to craft these, all you're going to need is the crafting bench. Obviously, you're going to need a level 1 crafting table to make the common fishing rod, level 2 to make uncommon, level 3 to make the rare, and the level 4 crafting table to make the epic fishing rod. So first off, we're just going to start with the common fishing rod. So you're going to need 1 wooden rod, 1 wolf claw, and 2 cord to craft this. So we'll go ahead and craft ourselves one of these. And so, just to start off, just got a basic common fishing pole, right? We just toss it in the water, and eventually you will catch a fish, and you're just gonna hold the right trigger or the left mouse, whatever you're playing on. Just like you see there. And sometimes you'll get vine, sometimes you'll get wood. I've caught a flopper fish so far. I'm not sure what else you can catch with this common rod. That's that rod. Pretty much, and as the rarities in the fishing rods go up, like let's say the uncommon versus the common, the uncommon is going to have a better chance of catching a fish, and then the rare is going to have an even better chance, and epic has the best chance of catching a fish. Now with that being said, something that goes along with this fishing rod, and I don't know if you guys caught this, but if you look right over there in the water, actually, I'll fly over here, these actually spawn in the water, these little holes here, and what these are fish bait circles. So if we toss our fish rod in one of these, and this wasn't here before I actually placed that down, so that's an epic bait bucket right there, and this is just the common bait bucket right here. Well, as you can see, we'll actually get a fish first try. We can toss that out if we don't want it, or if we do want it, we can just don't press anything. I'll show you here. So yeah, sometimes it can take quite a while with this common fishing rod. So there we go, we got the fish. We want to keep it, don't press anything, and you'll toss it right there into our inventory, and we got an orange flopper fish right there. Now if you don't have any of these circles, or you want a different bait bucket, you want to put it somewhere else, let me show you guys how to craft these things. And so alongside a crafting bench, you're going to want to have a lumber mill, so that way you can make some wooden planks. And as you can see here, we got a new station called the food processor. This breaks down the different foods and turns the fish into fish fillets, and there's actually many more things that it can do. So if we place this down right here, and we open this up, we place our orange flopper in there that we just caught, and it'll actually turn it into fish fillets. Alright, and now it has begun to be nighttime, but anyways, I'm going to continue this video so I can get it out to you guys as soon as possible. But anyways, you're going to take your 2 fish fillet that you just got from this food processor, so we'll hit Y on there, and then all we got to do, stick this fish fillet back into the food processor where you got it from, and it will craft you 2 of the common bait buckets. So now we can go and take those guys out of there, and if that's cool, if that's all you want is some common bait buckets, cool, you can go ahead, you can throw this down in the water right here, just like that, and then you can start fishing, and you should be reeling in fish a little bit quicker than you would without a bait bucket. So there we go, we got an orange flopper. And if you want a little bit more luck, all you gotta do is place down a juicer here. So if you guys don't know how to craft a juicer, it's pretty simple. Just 8 planks, 8 marble slab, and 5 knot root rods. So all you're gonna wanna do is place down a juicer, and as you can see, we have the new bait bucket recipes. So they're actually pretty easy to craft if you're already pretty late in the game. Just like the fishing rods, there's rarities to these things, so the uncommon bait bucket is going to give you a little bit better of a chance of catching fish over the common. The rare is going to give you better than the uncommon. And then the epic is going to be your best chance at catching rare loot. So right now we're just going to craft ourselves an uncommon bait bucket. And all you need is 3 raspberries, 2 vines, and that bait bucket from earlier. Add those to the recipe and it'll start crafting us a common bait bucket. We can go ahead, take that guy, and it should be in our inventory. Perfect. And now we can toss this down. And this should give us a better chance. Let's go craft ourselves a common fishing rod as well. Do that real quick. And this one actually is not much harder to make than the uncommon. It's only 2 knot root rods, 3 cord, 3 wolf claws, and 1 silk thread. So pretty easy to craft this one as well. So we'll go ahead and fish this guy right here. And this one should be a little bit better than the uncommon. Not too much better, but just enough to where you'll notice you're catching more fish and better, more rare fish. So we got another flopper there. I would say the flopper is the most common. Sometimes you catch vines or wood. That's going to be your most common things catching. As we get to the more rarer fishing rods, you'll see we start to catch more rare fish. And our third fish, alright, another flopper. So definitely better than the uncommon, because the uncommon was giving us vines. This one we've just got 3 floppers in a row. So definitely a big step up. Next up, we're going to craft ourselves a rare bait bucket, which you need 3 corn kernel, 3 pepper seed, 3 pumpkin seed, and again, another common bait bucket. So let's get that real quick. Alright, now we got everything to make this. Let's add 3 of those, 3 of those, and 3 of those. And we should be crafting ourselves a rare bait bucket. Perfect, we'll take that. And as well, let's go craft ourselves the rare fishing rod. So now it's getting a little more complex. Now we're going to need 3 flexwood rods, 1 drawstring, 2 wool thread, and 3 sand claws. Still nothing insane, definitely easy stuff to get. Still early on into the game, so let's craft ourselves one of those rare fishing rods. And let's go test this out along with our new rare bait bucket. Just toss this guy in the water right here. And this should be even better than the uncommon. So we'll see how fast we can catch a fish here. Alright, and that was pretty fast. Again, another flopper. Let's toss that guy back, we don't want him. So definitely catching fish a little bit faster than the uncommon bait bucket and the uncommon fishing pole. Another flopper again. Man, wonder if we can get anything but a flopper. There we go, another one, and another flopper. Definitely catching them a lot faster than with this reel though. With this rod for sure. Oh, this is going to be something good. When it takes a long time like this. Wait, is this a legendary flopper? There's legendary fish. Yep, look at that. So, if you didn't know, they added legendary fish into the game, and that is awesome. My first legendary flopper catch. So this, as you can see in the text right here, a legendary fish that can make a fine trophy. Epic actually mentioned in the patch notes that they will be adding a way to display these, so I'm not sure if that's going to be in the form of a fish mount to the wall or something along the lines of that, but that's going to be awesome. So if you do catch one of these guys, make sure you do not get rid of it. Keep it in your inventory, keep it in your chest, keep it safe wherever you can. But man, that's awesome. Only with a rare fishing rod and rare bait bucket as well. So I guess next up after that, we can craft the last one, the epic bait bucket. So all you're gonna need is 1 slap juice, 1 spicy burger, and 1 bait bucket. All pretty easy things to get. So we already got our bait bucket. Let's stick that in there. We all know how to craft slap juice, right? Just 2 slap berries. So that's fairly easy to get. And a spicy burger as well. Everyone should know how to craft those by now, right? And you're gonna need 1 flour, 1 raw meat, and 1 spicy burger. Or 1 spicy pepper to craft that spicy burger. Alright, and that's done. Let's go up here and craft ourselves the epic bait bucket. Perfect. And these all do craft at the same speed, so that's great. Now, let's get off this boat so we don't mix these up. You know what? Let's craft ourselves the epic fishing rod first, shall we? So this is definitely going to be something that you're going to have to grind for. Not too hard to get if you just make a couple trips into the snow biome. This stuff's pretty easy to get. 4 frostpine rods, right? Those are easy. 2 drawstring, pretty easy. 3 heavy wool thread. Alright, and 3 arctic claws. So, all pretty fairly easy things to get. If you're, you know, mid to late game. Alright, so let's test out this epic fishing rod and epic bait bucket. So we'll go over here. Let's toss it right off to the left right here. Let's test this guy out. So bada bing bada boom, toss that thing in there. Let's see what we can pull out. Any more legendary fish. Alright, and we got some wheat. I did find that the epic bait bucket does give you a lot more items than fish. I have noticed that. Alright, we just got a regular flopper. Let's toss him back. We don't want him. We're looking for that ooey gooey good stuff. Here we go, another flopper. Alright, so this is literally, we're catching fish back to back, like within 2 or 3 seconds. Alright, and we fell in the water. Let's get back up here. Toss him back in there. Alright, and another flopper. They seem to be catching fish way more consistently, way faster than the rare fishing rod and bait bucket. Yeah, we're just catching floppers back to back. Let's see if we can't get something special that you can only get with the epic bait bucket and rod. Alright, we got some wood. Not what we're looking for right now. Looking for a legendary fish. Some kind of fish we haven't caught yet. We have definitely caught a flopper. Come on, give me something. Come on, give us something other than a flopper, man. This isn't looking good for me. Definitely catching them back to back though. Like, oh my goodness. If you need floppers fast, this is the way to go. Yep. What is that? The 12th flopper in a row now? Come on, give me something epic. Give me something. Nope, another flopper. Do I keep throwing this flopper back there and just keep catching the same one? Is that what's going on here? Let's toss you over here, buddy. Wait. Nope, he just gets tossed back to the same fishing hole. Alright then. Oh, it's gonna be something good. This is gonna be something good. What is that? What is that? What was that? Blue slurp fish. Awesome. So we definitely can catch something other than a flopper with this. And I believe that is a fish you can only catch with the epic rod and the epic bait bucket. I have not been able to catch any other fishes with the rare. I'm sure you can catch some fish with the rare rod and bait bucket, but don't hold me to it, man. Alright, now that's pretty much it for the rod and the bait bucket content. Now this processor can process pretty much any fish. And if you put the blue slurp fish in here, you can actually get slurp juice. I know the other fish in the game, like if you catch all these fish here, like you got the yellow slurp fish, the purple slurp fish, the molten spicy fish, these will all give you something different if you put in the food processor, right? So the yellow slurp fish obviously still gives you slurp juice. But let's say we put the molten spicy fish in here, and that gives us actually a blast core. So that's pretty cool. That's a neat little thing they added into the game. And then if we come over to the grill here, there's actually a few new recipes we can make. So there's simple sushi, which is just a normal fish fillet and 1 wheat grain. So we can craft that. That heals us 3 hearts and 5 hunger points. Then we got the black and blue shield fish sushi. That's a tongue twister. So you're gonna need a black and blue shield fish, which is a common fish to catch. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm sure it's not too hard to catch. And you're gonna need 3 wheat grain. And that actually adds 3 extra hearts, plus it heals 2, and it heals 5 food points. So that's a pretty good food. And then we got smoked fry fish, which you need a blue small fry. So that only heals 2 hearts, but it adds 8 food points, so nice little snack right there. And then lastly, we got the spicy fish sandwich. This is gonna be used for going into snow caves, just like the other spicy burger. It adds 4 minutes of resistance to the snow, so not as long as the spicy burger, which is 10 minutes, but it does add 10 food points and 13 hearts, whereas the spicy burger only adds 4 extra hearts and it only adds 10 food points. So that is where spicy fish sandwich does come in clutch. So that's all the food recipes for that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So the time of the day and the weather is going to affect on how well your fishing is. So I believe if it's a nice morning, you're going to catch fish a lot faster than if it's like a rainy night, for sure. Especially if you have a bait bucket down, it's not going to matter too much. I believe different biomes have different fish. So like right here, it's the floppers, it was the slurp fish, but I believe if we go down back to the fish here, so all of these, the floppers, the blue small fry, right? The, what did we just catch? The blue slurp fish. I believe these are all going to be found in the grassland biomes, right? And then the thermal fish, right here it says a fish often found in hot locations. Alright, so the dry valley. These fish right here, thermal fish, are going to be found in the dry valley. And then, obviously, I'm not in an ocean right now. I'm in a little pond here. Hence why I'm only catching freaking floppers, right? So, if you want to catch more fish, go into an ocean. Like on the shores biome, I'm sure that's what that means. Going to the shores biome, you're going to be able to catch jellyfish, black and blue shield fish, and there's a slurp jellyfish. Now these are all going to be found most likely in the shores biome. Okay, and also along with the thermal fish, we have the molten spicy fish. That's also going to be found in very hot locations, hence the dry valley biome. And I don't believe there is ponds in the Frostlands biome, so there will be no fish spawning there. But there is this Vendetta flopper right here, which it says a fish found in different locations, including underground. So I'm guessing this is going to be a fish found maybe in caves. Not 100% sure on that, just a theory. But we will find out as time goes on. That's all the time I got today for this video. I'm just going to give this boat a little test because I've been waiting the last 35 minutes to test this thing, and I didn't want to test it out until now, until the end of the video. So let's go. Let's test this boat out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. But until next time, I will see you all later. Make sure to stick around and watch what happens. Well, that was disappointing. I'll catch y'all in the next one.